Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Gujarat. We're going for Keep the Flame Burning. We have to grab, well, become Zoroastrian, which we have. Grab all the Zoroastrian Sense of Faith, which are essentially all in Sunni hands here. They might all be in Sunni hands, including, for example, Kiva. And we also have to grab Shirvan and build up our monument there, Bakwa Teshka. Essentially, we'll have to eat up Persia, mostly Timmy, and spend a bunch of money on a monument. Now, I do want to go that way. The thing is that I'm married and allied, but most importantly, married to Timmy. And I'm not really into breaking that marriage for stability. That doesn't sound like a great plan. I should not have taken the last marriage. I didn't think far enough ahead, I suppose. But I did, and they're very young, so it might be a while. Now, there are ways to get rid of the marriage without having to break it and without them dying. For example, if I were to break this alliance, they might dislike us enough, and they probably would, to then potentially rival us. Although they currently do have 3 rivals, so they don't have a slot. But if they had a slot, then they would probably rival us, and then they would break the alliance for us. Same if we attack somebody that they're allied to, we get into war that way, they'd break the alliance to the marriage. Thing is, first of all, I don't really want a war where they're co-belligerent, because then we can't really take stuff well, and it's just all there. And also, none of the people they are allied to are actually people that we wanna or can declare war on. That's slightly annoying. We also took a bunch of land recently off the Bahmanese down here, so we're kind of overextended right now and generated some aggressive expansion. Right. I did kill these Bahmani particulars, but clearly I didn't have to, because these are doing what they should and leaving my country and going to Bahmanis instead. Good. Good. Now, let's not have these mercs here, because they tend to be difficult to use. Those are not the mercs, though. These are the mercs. Detach, go away. You put down some roots. Or boots, you know. Either one is fine. I suppose I'll suppress with 2 stacks here. And then I probably remove the general. Yeah, we get the -5 now. There might be some inefficiency in what I'm doing right there, but I'm not into absolutely min-maxing. I put one of the generals on this 25 stack here. And just have them drill. For now. Ooh, I'm also almost overcapping on the old dip. And not doing anything about it. Now, it's on brand for me to do that, but we should still try to avoid it, shouldn't we? There's one more core in Puny, that's now coreable. And I'll spend that dip. We're very close to tech, but I still don't see any reason to take it ahead of time. I'd rather spend the extra dip on some development clicks, except for the fact that it's becoming very difficult to find places to do dip development in, because they're all so damn developed. Bilsa here can take like 2 or 3 clicks, I suppose. But will be enough. What's a Bilsa? Bilsa. Way over there. Encourage that development. And 1, 2, 3 clicks. Yeah. Alright, that should keep us tied over on dip for the year. I hope. It should work, yeah. Should be fine. I'm not going to spend money on buildings because I still have a mission to do, which I just keep on forgetting. I also have another army up here. Why don't we give you a general as well and have you... Oh, they were suppressing before? So now I should probably check on my unrest. I mean, there's a tiny bit up here. What would happen if I took you? I know it would already hurt our suppression in the south if I expanded this more. And I suppose I have these mercs that are doing nothing. They might as well be suppressing up there for, you know, the tiny benefit that we'll get. Ooh, VJ declaring war on Bahmanis for reconquest because we now beat up the Bahmanis. I like it. I like it. Beat yourselves up. Each other. Well, yourselves is fine too. But I meant to say each other. You have some suppression, I suppose. We're not gonna do much of an effect here at all. 0.35, but you know, numbers are numbers are numbers. Can't say no to the numbers. We're essentially out of manpower, which is not great. But we have buttons we can press if we're in dire straits. Right here we have a decent amount of professionalism. We can click select recruitment star 3 times, so that's a total of 45,000-ish. Close to 45,000 manpower. That's a lot. Also we have cash money. Well, we will have cash money to spend on mercs if we must. Now, there's 1,000 ducats. I should now be able to pop up my thing in the place. Is it Surat? I think it's Surat. And let's make sure that the mission, I remember that correctly. Everything else would be a bit funny. Oh, it's not you. It is this, the Grove of Surat. Makes sense, yeah. And Surat is the place that wants to level 3 cent of trade, so let's run. Oh. Yeah. Well, I guess I know a place that wants some development next. We can't upgrade to a world port without having 25 development, and we only have 13, so we can't actually do it. I suppose that does mean that I can spend my money. Let's have a quick look whether there are any great buildings. Otherwise, I might just upgrade some other centers of trade to like level 2. I'll quickly check on the... They would be great buildings if we had the tech, but we do not. And this seems fine. Let's check our centers of trade. What are we running? We're running Thana, yes, and Chaul here, both of which actually has a monument in it we could build. I don't want to relocate it. Oh, it needs 1,000 ducats to do the first level. What would we get from this? Forced limited naval maintenance? Ugh. As much as I want to build up a monument, because I haven't done that yet, that is not what I was looking for. Naval stuff? Why? Anyway, what you can have is a better center of trade. I have an entrepot. Same goes for Thana. And I don't know how much I care about Goa. Well, I do somewhat. But I also care about all these around here. So maybe Mansoura can have an upgrade. And then that's okay for now. I know I'm pretty bright on your screen right now. There's a lot of light in my eyes. The freaking sun has decided for some reason that I cannot fathom to come out behind the clouds. And it was so cloudy before that I didn't close my blinds. If this keeps on going, I'm gonna have to, you know, get up and do something about it. Nature, who needs it? Right, tech next year, which is essentially now. It is now. So we grab the dip tech, which gives me a tiny bit of trade efficiency and nothing else we care about. And then mill tech for better cannons, but still not good cannons. So this is also not particularly huge. Huge? No, it's not huge. But, I mean, staying ahead of that thing is fine. And then we do need to catch up in admin tech. Been spending quite a bit of admin on stuff recently. What did we upgrade? I think our cavalry became Mansabadar, and then here I do not want any shock whips on my cannons. Thank you, game. It feels like such a weird skill testing thing. Right? Shock whips on cannons are just bad. Because you should never want your cannons in the front row. Cannons in the front row take double damage. Cannons in the back row don't do any shock damage. There's no reason you want shock whips on your cannons, except for when you're already losing, and then you better be off running. So why have it in the game? And the only, well, two things I can imagine. One is they just didn't think about it that much. Fine enough. Or it's sort of a skill test, right? They put it in there so people who know more about the game have some ways to be better. But I think that's just, knowledge is not really a skill test. And there's so much in this game to know that it really doesn't need any of that. So yeah, not a clue. Now, how about my diplomat? You could just start fabricating on Timmy. We don't need fabrications. We have the Great Casus Belli. We have Deus Vult. But we can fabricate on Timmy, and it will help with coring the stuff. And we'd be able, well, we won't be able to get much in the way of claims here, to be fair. It's not great. It's just Yask and bam. Bam! It's not insane. Bahamas, I still have a lot of claims. These folks have a bunch of claims. Could fabricate something on Daily, I suppose. Daily or Sind, just in case we come back for these. Daily or Sind. Who's Daily allied to? The Sin itself. Let's build that spy network. This is not getting better with that sun, is it? Well. Let me put a teensy tiny card in here and close those blinds. Better. Not perfect because my blinds clearly don't perfectly block the sunlight, so you see that line there on my green screen, unfortunately. But you have to live with that for now. I'm no longer blinded, and that is what, well, at least it was important to me right now. The work of these merchants isn't like insane or anything. It's fine. Don't want to remarry John Poor. I probably do. I don't think I want to get at them anytime soon. Oh, they don't like me much, do they? How old are you? 43. How old am I? I'm a Timurid? No, that's just some Timurid being my regent, right? No, I'm also a Timurid. Dang. That's what you get for marrying those folks. Disgusting. So we are younger, we said, right? A bit younger only, though. But still, let's offer that marriage ourselves. Doesn't really cost us anything. Great. Now accept your marriage, but there's nothing to accept. So that is gonna be alright. Alright. Jaipur taking Turhat. I mean, consolidation of those Tibetan or Tibet-adjacent folks. Himalayan countries over there, maybe. It does make a lot of sense. I would do the same if I was a Jaipur, which doesn't make it okay, it just makes it understandable. Clearly I should be the only one allowed to expand. Convert a bunch of heretics. We have more heretic land, but it's currently being cored, so we don't have the ability to convert there right now. It should fix itself soon, though. Wait, he actually called me into that war against nobody's. Gee whiz. I will join a war, Jaipur. Happy to, but first. Summon that diet. Summon it. And then what do we want here? Clergy is lame as always. Development Mahmoud al-Abad. The Great Gondwana agenda. Conquest. So we need to own all provinces in the Gondwana area. Which gives me 50 admin, which is good. But what is the Gondwana area though? Gondwana. That's probably actual Gondwana. Currently with Timmy and VJ at their own... Wait, what? Not Timmy. I don't think that John Poor is on that list. Oh, but wait, if we join Jampur in their war, which we will, then Jampur won't be able to join this war. Okay. I like it. And I don't think I care much about VJ because they're currently fighting the Bahmanis and we have to beat up the VJ East, and that's fine. Let's get you to the front. And let's get you to the front. Stop the drills. Get you to south. Because I want a general there. So Maratha's proposal is very interesting. I should check this one though, yeah. They want another marketplace in Baruch. I doubt that Baruch is a particularly good marketplace place. You said it's a place. What's Baruch? It should be around here somewhere. It's Baroda, Baruch there. 2.4, it's not the worst. But it's not 50 admin for conquest that I want to do anyway. Yeah, I think I go with the Marathas here. I'll also go and grab some land. And actually get this Crown bonus. Not that we have any absolutism just yet. And then I'll quickly check on the autonomy reduction. Yeah, but there are no places that really want it. So that's alright. And then I accept this war. And I need to try and very, very quickly do this one here, which is a bit annoying because we did the drilling. But I think I just need to start going. Because we need 25% war score, ideally immediately. No, never mind. They won't join, right? They will. I don't remember if this just... I think because this is just a we're on the same side, that actually doesn't break the alliance. And therefore, they will be able to join later. So certainly Holy War. Not co-belligerent anybody. I could go for the Oresans here, but I don't think I do. Oh, I need to wait a month. When is that month though? When did we start this war? 1518. Thank you, game. That is highly useful. Okay, apparently I can do it now. Gosh darn it, game. Here we go. Go straight to Mako Shala, whatever it's called. You go there. There are the VJs. Did I have a spare lead? I do not. I just have these. If you want to actually come into my country, though, sounds like a big mistake to make. If you're VJ. Let's actually not do this. Let's kill these guys when they walk into there. Once they get... Yeah, give me vision. Give it in the moment, maybe now. I had to guess when the lock-in timer would happen. Hardy Seaman, because of the fact that I couldn't see the province anymore. And I don't know, you are, dang it. My mistake, I'm sorry. Let's get you back here. Because I want to crush those VJEs, but I did want a general along. Did you bring a general along? Okay, that should work. We crushed a bunch of their transports, but we lost a bunch of lights here. Stole some of their transports. Wait. 9 heavies? Oh, we must have... Oh, we fought on the same side as Bahmanis, so it probably wasn't even my boats. Won't tell me, will it? Nah. It was probably Bahmani boats that got down there, but I don't know this. It is not in fact known. We are behind on force limit, but that might just be a common thing here. Let's spend some money on some boats. See a man about a boat, or whatever they say. That's a bit much. When it comes to money boats, it's rarely a great idea to be Things. Israeli gratitude to be things. To be over force limit. What I was trying to say. Now, do we have a shipyard somewhere close? I don't like that they have different pictures for buildings. I mean, I understand why it's flavorful and all that. I get that, I suppose. But I want to click on a province and see which has a shipyard and not have to hover over thumbnails to see whether they do. So I'm sending my boats home because some of them were heavily damaged. Probably still from the previous war, actually. Which, I mean, I could go ahead and just take off the ones, or go repair the ones that are damaged. But I was kind of wary of splitting my party there. Force unity. Go back to this button. Convert, convert. All right. And also, how many cannons down here? Also, do we not catch these folks? Neither of that is great news. Get to work. Get to work. And generate me that's war score. Stat. I require war score stat. Now again, I'm not 100% sure that this is how this is going to work anyway. It might be that they're not actually able to rejoin the war, but I think they still have their alliance. They do not. Okay, so they did actually break the alliance. What is it that doesn't do that? Either something changed or I'm confused about something. I mean, I am confused about something, that's just a given. The question is, did they also change something, I suppose? Is that why I am confused? They have a point? No, no points. No points were had. Not about those points. So, in case you're wondering, the thing I'm worried about is that there is, well, you can call in people to an existing war, like I can right now call in Orissa to this war, as long as the war score is not over 25% in either direction. At least I'm pretty sure that's how the rule works, or used to work. And I thought that using what we just did here to get people out of war, which is declaring a war while you're already at war, in a war with them in another war, right? As in how we are on the side in a war on the side of Jampur right now. They could also be on the enemy side in this war, right? Because they can't be our ally and our enemy at the same time. I assume that that would then not break the alliance, because I think that's how that worked. Oh, it's not an alliance though. There we go. It still worked the same way. The independence is still guaranteed. However, I don't think that somebody with a independence guarantee gets to just join a war later. I think you only get to do that when you actually allied. Because I don't think you get a second call to arms the other way. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Oh, it's the fort here that's stopping me. Ooh. So I don't have military access through Bahmanis. I would be able to walk through this Bahmani land because it's... Oh no, I do have military access through Bahmanis. Never mind. I'm just being stopped by the forts. I take everything back that I said. Say the opposite, I suppose. Now I'm just gonna claim... Stay here. I'm going to detach damaged here and send the rest back to make me cash money. I'm gonna do it in Gujarat for now. I'm not super into... Well, the Bahmani fleet is out. So maybe actually fine going back to protecting trade in Coromandel. You... Right, I still have separatists around, and I stopped my anti-separatism work down here. Well, some of it. Down goes Champaran, which ended the war. White peace? No, I just misread that. I don't know why I read white peace. It doesn't say white peace here. Maybe the width became white in my... I'm like, how is it a white peace when they see Tirhat and Champaran? Yeah, that was good for the Jampuri. Now, if they were allied to Gahar, I'm pretty sure they could now join in their defense. And with the... because we don't have 25% war score yet. But the way it is right now, I don't think they can. What is this? I can buy giant loyalty, but lose clergy loyalty. I gain reduced unrest in a lot of places, which I don't super care for. Definitely not 523 ducats care. Or I gain some unrest and do the opposite flip. I suppose we gain some unrest. Make those giants unhappy, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Because we do need them happy and influential for our mission. But 'tis what 'tis. Funnily enough, I could call in Jaunpur to this war. Sure, they're guaranteeing the independence of Garha, but now the call to arms hasn't happened. There's nothing opposing my call to arms anymore. That's a bit daft, but funny nonetheless. Let's go beat up these rebels. No, you don't. You stay where you are. I'll do that manually, thank you very much, because I have the mercenary general around. And I misclicked again, and I made the mercs walk on their own. Which they really shouldn't be able to do. But hey. Yeah, get that siege power onto that siege place. Crush them rebels, get back to the VJE border. On Bahmani border, I suppose. Now, how is this war going for you, Bahmanis? Oh, not well. I also have a bunch of particulars still. Good choice of attack timing, I suppose, VJ. Can't fault you for that one. Now, what do we do here? I could... can actually walk straight into VJ now. With the fort here taken back. I can do that with my southern troops. My southern troops, so that seems fine. How many troops are you sporting, VJ? I mean, they're busy, but they might all turn around and eat me. It's fine, though. Numbers turn out to be okay. Let's walk into VJ. Take that their capital of theirs. Maybe I'll just have my troops in here. See if I can snipe a VJ's army or two. I don't want to snipe those Bahmani rebels, though. Not interested. Thank you very much. What do we do to Mahoba? Could feed them to Bundelkund. Which actually has a core? I mean, yeah. I certainly should. Now, wait. Why can I not do return call here? This is a Bundelkandi core. Could I return core if this was occupied by Bundelkund? No, not declare war. No. I mean, I can do this. It should generate quite little AE, but it does still generate a bunch. Maybe because this is a religious war. Which it is, right? Yeah, it's a holy war. Maybe that makes it special there. I don't know, I want to give the core to my subject while I'm here. If it costs me a tiny bit of dip in AE, then that's fine, whatever. So I want immediately for themselves, I want you to seed Mahoba. And yeah, this is fine. This is nothing against the amount of AE I'm going to generate when I eat up Gara here. So yeah. And then I'll take... I'm not going to take your cash money. I don't need that. Charity. Go away. Well, I suppose I do. Take it. Normally I might have considered staying around for a Reconquest War instead. But for that one province that seems unnecessary. Where's Revoke Embargo? There it is. You folks taking attrition here, which I don't like. Let's not do that, especially with our manpower in the state that it is in. Converted. So one more state. Satara, Kohalpur, and Puny. Puny. Enforce. And convert. Ooh, another naval battle. Why are you fighting me? You weren't even thrown out of your capital. You just thought you want to fight me? I don't understand. It's probably going to be slightly lossy for us. Because we're fighting with a bunch of lights against a bunch of heavies. Yeah, look at those. So we had a heavy and 3 lights and a transport die. Killed the whole fleet. And I don't know how much of the dead was mine. It was definitely my heavy that died. It feels like a bunch of my lights died too. Yeah. Yeah, they did. We didn't beat the whole fleet. There's still 6 heavies there. Did this shit say that we killed all the heavies? I thought it did. Huh. Well, there's a good chance I should never have sent them back south. I thought with the way the Bahmani were brave down there, we would be fine. But that might have been an overestimation. Didn't lose our flagship, that's important. I suppose we could just build some of those merchant vessels. Wouldn't hate having another heavy. But naval warfare is not what we're focused on right now. We need Maratha separatists. Well, I just happen to have an army here, which can be there on the 12th of January, and then an army there, which will also be there on the 12th of January. Let's quickly beat up those rebels and then put a cut into this here video. Just wondering whether there's anything else I need to do. No, I just need to VG out of this war so we can peace out. And that's not gonna happen today. So I guess I'm already gonna say thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say. There tends to be a section below every video of mine, most videos on YouTube, not all of them, that is made for comments. You can just go there and talk to me and tell me what you think of what I do. Tell me about what I did incorrectly this time, and you know, praise me if that's your thing. I'm not gonna judge. Thank you so much for watching. See you folks next time.